welcome back to Sunny Side Up Food Reviews, and for this video I'm going to be reviewing a Lara bar, or the Lara bars. Have a lot of different flavors. Basically this is supposed to be sort of like a non-GMO, gluten-free, vegan, dairy-free, soy-free, so it's like one of those, you know, healthy bars, and it's date fruit based basically. And it's got very few ingredients, so I figured I'd try these and let you guys know which ones are the best and worst ones to start off with, because these seem pretty popular where I work and they have a lot of flavors available. But you know, if you've never tried it before, you know, you may not know which would be the best ones to start with. They're pretty moderately priced though. They're like 4 bars for $5, so it's not too bad. But I've never tried these before, so I'm looking forward to seeing if they're really good. So I'm gonna start with this apple pie, and this is what the bar looks like, and it's called the Original Fruit and Nut Bar. This bar itself is 200 calories and 0 grams of sugar, which is great. That's pretty good to have a sugar-free bar like that. And the ingredients are just dates, almonds, unsweetened apples, walnuts, raisins, and cinnamon. And this is what it looks like. It's more of like a date-y texture. Doesn't seem to have too much crunch to it. You can just easily break it apart. And you can see it has different walnuts in there. So let's see. This actually isn't bad for what it is supposed to be doing, because it is a really healthy bar. I definitely get a sense of apple pie, or just like, you know, the apple chunks and apple-y thing, you know? I'd say they do a pretty good job considering it's like sugar-free, vegan, dairy-free, soy-free, like everything's free, but it still has flavor, which is interesting. It's not free of flavor. And I would recommend this. I feel like they did a good job. Got a good amount of apple to it, and definitely good crunch from the walnuts and stuff that's in it. So I would have to give this a 4.6 out of 5. Now moving on to this cashew cookie one. This will be in the orange wrapping, and that just sounds really good. It's cashew cookie. This one's 220 calories, and this just has 2 ingredients of cashews and dates, and this also has 0 grams of sugar. It looks just like the other one as far as, I guess because they're all date based, so they're pretty much all gonna look the same for the most part. Even on the inside, I guess this is just chunks of cashew. So let's see. So this definitely doesn't taste anything like you would probably expect it to. You can't really pick up the cashew flavor, like the traditional cashew flavor that everyone knows. And I just don't get, it's not bad though. Like I could definitely eat it, but it doesn't taste like anything like what you would kind of maybe be hoping it to taste like. The texture and everything is good. The flavor is fine. Especially, you know, if you're just working out, you just want something quick to eat. It tastes fine, but definitely not cashew cookie, you know, thing. So I would have to give this a 1.3 out of 5 just because of that misleading flavor. But just as far as just eating it, I would give it a 4 out of 5 because I definitely could eat it. Next, I'm gonna try this coconut cream pie. So let's see how close we can get to coconut cream pie. Now this says it has just 5 ingredients, and this is what the package looks like. It's just white packaging, and this is 210 calories. This has 0% sugar. Now this looks a little bit different from the others. You can really see that it has a little bit more white specks of coconut in it. Smells coconutty. I'm guessing this is gonna taste along the lines of like an Almond Joy type of thing. So let's see. Yeah, this definitely has an Almond Joy vibe. I've never been a fan of Almond Joy candy bars. But yeah, if you like Almond Joy, you will definitely like this. And I'd say they did a good job of bringing across the coconut flavor. I don't know so much about a coconut pie, but I mean, I guess coconut pies would pretty much taste similar to this coconut flavor. You can't really, so I would give this a 4 out of 5. And I would recommend this to anyone that loves coconut and anyone that loves almond joys. Next, I have peanut butter cookie Lara bar. This is in a package, a tan color package, and this has 3 ingredients. This has 0% sugar, 23 carbs, and 220 calories. And it's just dates, peanuts, and sea salt for the ingredients. And this is just a slightly lighter brown color than the other ones. So I'm sure they put a lot of peanut butter in there. And the texture seems to be a bit more firmer and it breaks apart easier, less chewy. So let's see. It's actually good. They did a good job of the balance. It doesn't have too much of a strong like raw peanuts flavor. Even though you can really see there are a lot of peanuts in here, it's not like too strong and overpowering. It has a really good balance. And overall, I can see a lot of people liking this because there are a lot of people that like to get peanut butter flavored bars, protein bars, healthy bars. So this is one that I would recommend. So I would give this one a 4.5 out of 5. Okay, so next I'm gonna be trying this chocolate chip cookie dough. And this one just has 4 ingredients, 200 calories. Sugar on this is 7% because this one has chocolate chips, unsweetened chocolate chips. It adds sugar to it. It has cocoa butter, sea salt. But this is what the packaging looks like. Chocolate chip cookie dough. Let's see how close it tastes. And I can see there's some chocolate chips in the middle. Otherwise, it just pretty much looks like the other ones. So let's see. Yeah, so far this is definitely my least favorite. The dates really don't go well at all with these chocolate chips. And it has this weird flavor. I can't put my finger on. It's going more towards like a licorice vibe flavor things in here. Definitely could hardly get down to 1 bite. Definitely wouldn't recommend it. Definitely wouldn't buy it again. I would have to give this like just like a 1 out of 5. I wouldn't buy it again. I'm not getting like a yummy, you know, chocolate chip cookie dough, you know, cookie or ice cream flavor. And this tastes very weird. So I'm gonna put that to the side. So next I have Lara Bar Blueberry Muffin flavor. So it is in a blue package. This is 190 calories, a little bit lower than the other ones, 0% sugar. You'd have to be a fan of blueberry, I guess, to like this. I can definitely easily eat blueberry. I wouldn't say I'm a fan, but can easily eat it. And this one seems darker than the other ones. You can see there's some like blueberry chunks in here. This one's kind of weird too. I'd say the lemon juice in this definitely stands out. You can tell they really use this strongly as a flavor enhancer or preservative. I slightly, ever so slightly, get like a blueberry muffin vibe. But really it's just, you know, like a weird lemony bar. I'd say it's more on the lemon side than blueberry. More like tart side. This would be one I wouldn't buy again. I would have to give this a 1 out of 5 as well. I wouldn't recommend this one. It's got a good crunch to it, but just a strong, more so lemony flavor, and it's just kind of weird overall. And lastly, I have chocolate chip brownie flavor. So I wasn't a fan of the chocolate chip cookie dough, so I'm hoping this is a little bit better. This is 190 calories, 7% sugar. This has chocolate chips, walnuts, almonds, cocoa powder, sea salt. So a little bit more cooler ingredients, and this one's really dark, so they definitely put a lot of chocolate in it. You can see a lot of the chocolate chips in it. So, but I'm just curious to see, because the chocolate and dates don't seem to go together very well. I would say this definitely has a much better balance than the chocolate chip cookie dough one. It tastes more like, you know, a healthy brownie. Even just with having these walnuts in it, and then you have the chocolate chips. It has that you know, brownie vibe. This is definitely the closest you can get with using dates to make a brownie flavored thing. So I feel like they pulled this off very well. In particular, I wouldn't buy it again, but I would definitely recommend it to someone that's looking for a healthy chocolate bar with all of these good things in it, like the non-GMO, vegan, dairy-free. I feel like a lot of people would be pretty satisfied overall with this flavor. So I would have to give this a 4.3 out of 5. Okay, so now for my favorite ones, I would just say I really liked the apple pie one, definitely one of the better ones, and the peanut butter cookie one. So these are my two top favorite. The rest of them are kind of blah. Oh, I would also say the chocolate chip brownie would be one that I would recommend. So between these three would be good to start with. I'd say the ones to definitely stay away from would be the chocolate chip cookie dough, and the cashew one is just weird. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this Lara bar snack bar food review, and hopefully this helps you to buy, you know, a yummy one instead of a non-yummy one. So so thank you guys so much for watching this Lara bar food review, and please subscribe and hit the notification bell next to the subscribe button to see every time I upload a new video, and I will see you guys soon.